come onto your mat and we'll start by closing down our eyes. We're going to do a full practice tonight. Really taking our time to melt into our bodies, opening our spine, our neck, and just getting into our bodies tonight. So you can have your eyes closed. Your sits bones are rooted into the earth. Spine is straight and crown of the head is to the sky. Chin is drawn back over the collarbones. Taking a moment to feel into the space you're in, the space you've just now landed in. Maybe you're coming from work, or coming from your partner, or coming from children. And just allowing this next 40-ish minutes to be a place for you to unwind, unfold, emptying the mind and emptying the body so that your spirit can shine even brighter on the other side. So we'll start by bringing our awareness down into our lower belly, inhaling, allowing our belly to expand like a big balloon. And exhale, we allow our belly to fall. Inhale, our belly expands. Exhale, belly falls. One more big deep breath, inhale. And exhale. We'll bring our palms to the center of our heart, gently rubbing them, creating some warmth. And then placing our palms at the center of our heart with our fingertips shining outwards. We'll open our practice tonight with 3 long ohms, but we'll do a regular breath in first. So you can exhale all of the air out of your body, pushing out anything that no longer serves you, pushing it out. And then we'll take a regular deep breath, inhale. And exhale with a sound or a sigh, letting it go. And then we'll inhale for our 3 ohms. Inhale. Exhale, bowing your head to your heart center, bringing your hands to your knees. We'll start by rolling our neck to the right side, as we always do, inhaling when our head is back, exhaling when our head is forward, finding our own rhythm here. In one direction. And then reverse, rolling the opposite direction. And then coming back through center, we're going to open up the 6 directions of our spine, inhaling, sending our heart forward. Exhale, rounding your spine, drawing your navel in. Inhale, our heart shines forward, big hearts forward. Exhale, we'll round our spine, drawing our navel in. Inhale, heart shines forward. And exhale, round your spine. We're going to keep that same motion, but we're going to roll around our hips in some supine turns. Inhaling when our chest is forward. Exhaling when we round our spine. Finding your own rhythm, whatever feels good. And then we'll reverse, rolling the opposite direction, inhaling when our heart is forward, Exhaling when we round the spine, really getting into our hips here, into our pelvis. Coming back through center. We'll inhale, sweeping our arms up to the sky. Full stretch up here, stretching our spine tall, chin is parallel with the earth. And then we're gonna exhale, twisting over that right side, sending our right hand back behind us. Big deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale. We're gonna inhale, sweeping our arms up to the sky. Full stretch up, chin is parallel with the earth, stretching tall. Exhale, we'll twist over that left side this time. Left hand goes back behind you. Big deep breath, inhale, spine is tall, crown of the head to the sky. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale. We're going to inhale, sweeping our arms up to the sky, interlacing our fingers, bringing them back behind the nape of our neck. We're going to start by just gently twisting side to side here, however feels good for you. Back and forth. Keep this up for a moment. Allowing your shoulders to open in this position. And then we're going to pause neutral on an inhale. Exhale, we're going to bend over to that right side as far as you want to go. We'll inhale, coming back neutral, exhaling left. Inhale, neutral and right. Inhale, neutral and left. Inhale, neutral and right. Inhale, neutral and left. Beautiful. Coming back through center, stretching your palms up to the sky. Then we're going to exhale, folding forward over our legs. Stretching our fingertips out. Taking some deep breaths here. Feeling that stretch maybe in your hips, maybe in your lower back. We're going to inhale, rising back up, switching our feet. So if your left foot is in front, switch to your right foot. And then we're going to exhale, fold forward once again, getting into that other side, fingertips stretching out in front. Finding your breath. Then we'll inhale, rising back up. Feet come out in front of us this time. And your hands can come down by your side. We're going to point and flex our feet here, opening up our ankle joints. And then alternate point and flex. And then we'll roll in a circle in one direction. And then reverse, rolling the opposite direction. Coming back neutral, we'll inhale, sweeping our arms up to the sky, full stretch up. Pausing here, suspending your breath, feet are flexed, stretching your spine tall, coming up out of those hips. And we'll exhale, fold forward over your legs, reaching for those toes, pausing here. Allowing each inhale to lift your belly up, acknowledging expansion, and then at your exhale, if you can sink a little lower. Inhale, arms rise up to the sky. We'll take that right hand, crossing it over to meet the outer edge of your left foot. We're going to take your left hand, placing it at a 90-degree angle in line with your knee. So you're in kind of a little folded position here. And then we're going to inhale, neutral. Exhale, we'll spread our elbows apart, sending our chest towards the ground. So this is going to be a really deep hamstring stretch, with the intention of keeping that right foot flexed, chest open, heart open. Finding your breath in this position. We're going to inhale, coming back through center, stretching our spine tall. On an exhale, we'll take that left hand, crossing it over to meet the outer edge of the right foot. Right hand and arm at a 90-degree angle, placing it in line with your knee. We'll inhale, neutral. Exhale, spreading your elbows apart, sending your chest towards the ground. And that left foot is flexed. Finding your breath here. We're going to inhale, arms rise up to the sky, stretching tall. Exhale, fold forward over our legs once more. See if you got any deeper in this stretch here. If you feel a difference in your lower back flexibility. Breathing here, allowing any sounds or sighs to come out of you. That's just energy moving, energy releasing. You can always feel free to add any free movement, swaying side to side if that feels good. Your body knows what it needs. We're going to inhale, coming back up, bringing our legs into a butterfly pose, and then our hands down to our feet. We'll bring our elbows to our knees, starting to rock side to side, opening up our groins here. Side to side. And we'll pause in the center, grabbing our hands onto our ankles, stretching our spine tall, shoulders are drawn back, down away from the ears. And starting to breathe some breaths into your lower belly, diaphragm, and then upper chest. And then exhaling the same. So you're gonna exhale, chest, diaphragm, lower belly. So inhale, lower belly, diaphragm, chest. Exhale, chest, diaphragm, lower belly. Inhale, lower belly, diaphragm, chest, opening those lungs. Exhale, chest, diaphragm, lower belly. Beautiful. And then returning back. You can take that right foot, placing it down on a bent leg. Take the left foot and cross it over into a figure four. This is going to give us a deeper stretch in our left hip here. If you'd like to add to this, you can gently rock your hips side to side, bringing your toe to the ground and then your thigh to the ground. If that feels good, it'll give you a little massage. And then we'll bend that right foot, bringing it into this little stacked pose here. So we're in a seated position. If you feel any tightness here, you can bring that foot in. That may open up your hips a little more. But the intention is to get them stacked like logs on top of each other. And then if you want a deeper stretch, you can gently press down on that left knee. You'll likely feel it in your hips. It's a very deep hip stretch. If you're not quite there, you can just place that left leg out in front of you, allowing that right hip to start to open in new ways while you get into the practice of it. And then we'll stretch that both feet out and then bend that left knee now to the ground. Right leg will cross over. Second side, coming into that little figure 4 position, gently rocking side to side if that feels good. Noticing what thoughts you have today as you're doing this practice. What's on your mind? And then tuning back into my voice, back into your breath and back into your movements. Seeing if you can set aside whatever is on your mind for a little bit. Coming back through center, we'll bring that left leg, bending it underneath us, and then adjusting that right leg on top. Sitting up tall. Again, you can extend that right leg out if that feels good, and you can just get a stretch in that left hip for now. If you want a deeper stretch, you can take that your right hand and press down into the right knee or thigh. And breathe. Spine is tall. Beautiful. Bringing both legs out in front of you, we're going to inhale, sweeping our arms up to the sky, big full stretch up. Exhale, fold forward over your legs once more. And again, taking note of what your body's doing, how it's feeling in this pose since the first time you did it. And we'll inhale, sweeping our arms up to the sky, big full stretch up. And then coming back down, coming into a tabletop position here. We're gonna inhale, dropping our bellies, lifting our nose up to the sky for a cow pose. And then exhale, we're gonna round our spine, drawing our navel in for a cat pose. Inhale, belly drops, nose lifts, cat. A cow. Exhale, rounding our spine, drawing our navel in. That's what happens when your mind's on other things. Inhale, belly drops, nose lifts for a cow pose. Exhale, rounding your spine, drawing your navel in, cat pose. We're going to inhale, coming back neutral. Exhale, looking over that left shoulder, squeezing your left hip. This is good for detoxifying the kidneys. We're going to inhale, neutral. Exhale, right over the right shoulder, squeezing that right hip. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, left, squeezing. Inhale, neutral, and exhale, right, squeezing. Coming back through center. We're going to inhale, lifting that left leg up, right arm extends out in front of us. Straightening here on an inhale. Exhale, we're going to crunch in, bring that knee to the elbow. Inhale, we'll extend out. Exhale, we'll crunch in. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, we'll crunch in. Inhale, we'll extend out and pause. We'll take that right hand, grabbing onto the foot of the left leg, and then getting a little bit of a quad stretch here. Finding your breath. This is challenging balance, so just noticing where your balance is at in your body. And then we'll inhale and exhale. And then inhale, extending out. Exhale, bringing back down. We're gonna inhale, dropping our belly, lifting our nose for a cow pose. Exhale, rounding our spine, pushing into the earth for a cat pose. And we'll inhale, come back neutral for second side. That right leg is gonna lift up and back. Left arm is extending out in front of you. Inhaling here, stretching. Then we're gonna exhale, crunching in, bringing our elbow to our knee. Inhale, extending out. Exhale, we crunch in. Inhale, extending out. Exhale, we crunch in. Inhale, extending out and pausing here, taking that left hand this time, grabbing your right foot, and then pressing your foot into your palm to get a deep quad stretch. Finding your breath, finding your balance. Big deep breath in. And exhale. And we'll inhale, extending out. Exhale, bringing back down. We're gonna inhale for the cow pose. This time we're gonna do some wheelbarrow rolls around our spine. So we're gonna be on an inhale, cow. Exhale, we're gonna round our spine, drawing our navel in, and then smoothly coming back into our cow on an inhale. Exhale, we round our spine, rolling in one direction. Finding your own rhythm. And then reverse, rolling the opposite direction. And coming back through center. We're gonna inhale, neutral. Exhale, we'll tuck our toes, sending our hips up and back. We're in downward facing dog, pedaling out your feet. And then we're gonna inhale, sweeping that right leg up to the sky for a three-legged dog. Pausing here for 3 rounds of breath, inhaling deeply. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, bringing that leg back down, pedaling your feet out, pressing your palms, fingertips into the earth. And we'll inhale, sweeping that left leg up to the sky for a three-legged dog. Pausing here, big deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Placing your foot back down, pedaling out your feet. We're gonna sweep that right leg up to the sky, but this time we're gonna flip it back behind us for a wild thing. So your right heel is lifted off the earth. The blade of your left foot is on the ground and you're stretching towards the back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, placing that right hand back down, right leg lifts up. On an exhale, we're gonna draw that leg through center and place it down for a proud pigeon pose. So your chest is gonna lift up here. On an inhale, exhale, we're gonna round our spine, drawing our nose towards the earth. Exhale. And we're gonna inhale, coming back up, bringing a wave through our spine. Exhale, rounding our spine. Inhale, we rise back up. Exhale, rounding our spine and pausing at the bottom. Your hands can come out in front of you, or you may choose to place them under your forehead or by your armpits, your choice. Pause here in this deep hip stretch and find your breath. Coming back to your breath if your mind wandered. And then we're going to take that left hand and place your forearm down on your mat. This is optional. You can also just stay where you're at. We'll take that right arm, rainbowing it back and grabbing the left leg for a deeper quad stretch. You may choose to come up on your left hand. And then gently unwinding that leg, placing your palms down, chest opens, big deep breath in. Exhale, we'll tuck that left toe, sending our right leg up and back, and then bringing it down, pedaling out your feet, getting ready for second side. We'll lift that left leg up to the sky, and on an exhale, we'll drop it back behind us. Edge of the right foot is on the ground, left heel is lifted, arm is extended, up and over your head, big deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Placing that left hand back down. Left leg lifts up on an inhale. Exhale, we'll draw through center, placing the left leg down for a proud pigeon pose. You're going to inhale. Your chest is lifted up. Exhale, rounding your spine towards the earth, nose towards the earth. Inhale, we'll lift up. Exhale, rounding our spine. Inhale, we rise up. Exhale, rounding our spine. Coming down, again, placing your hands out in front of you or under your head. Your choice. And finding your breath in this pose. And then option to place that right forearm down and take that left arm, rainbowing it back, grabbing your right foot for a deeper quad stretch in the right leg. And then gently unwinding, everyone placing their palms down, chest lifts on an inhale. We'll tuck that toe, exhale, sending our left leg up and back. And then bringing our feet together, pedaling them forward to the top of our mat, pausing at the top of our mat in a forward fold. Walking your hands over to the right side, maybe bending that right leg if you want a deeper stretch.
And then walking your hands over to the other side, bending your left leg for a deeper stretch. Coming back through center, we're gonna roll gently vertebrae by vertebrae up to the top of our mat. Inhaling our shoulders down and away. And then coming lengthwise on your mat, I guess widthwise, coming to the width of your mat. We're gonna inhale, sweeping our arms up to the sky. Big starfish here, lifting our chest, lifting our heart. And then we're gonna exhale, fold forward, toes come in slightly. You can remain with your hands directly underneath your body, or you can walk them out in front of you, coming into a wide-legged downward facing dog. That will add a little extra pressure to your lower back. So if you have lower back feelings, then just come right underneath yourself. Finding your breath here. And then we are going to bring our hands right underneath us. We're going to bend that right leg all the way down, lifting the left foot up. And then we're going to use our hands to walk us over to the other side. Nice groin stretch. You can press against that left knee if you'd like, opening it up more. And again, walking over to the other side. And over to the left. And we're going to come through center. We're going to be in Malasana, a little yogi squat here, pressing into our knees. Heart is open. Deep breath into the lower belly. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We'll gently lower ourselves down to our mat. We're going to come to lay on our stomach. Legs go out behind you. Your hands can come right below your armpits. We're going to bend your right leg, bringing that left arm out to a T. This is going to be a deep shoulder stretch. It feels so good. So bring your left arm out to a T. Your right hand is tucked in. Right knee is bent. You're going to bring that right foot back behind you. So let me show you that again in case you missed it. Your right leg bends, and then you're just stepping it back behind you, allowing your left shoulder to be open. If you feel any sort of pinch, you shouldn't. So you can bring your arm closer to your bottom. That'll release some of the discomfort in your shoulder. Otherwise, you can just stay here and then allow your head to rest down onto your mat. Finding your breath. Taking a big deep breath, inhale. And exhale, coming back through center. We're going to bring both arms out in front of us, lifting our legs if you'd like, stretching out. Big deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, bringing our fingertips out to a T. We'll do the same thing opposite side, just a different start. So we're gonna bring that left leg to bend. Left hand can come into your armpit. Right arm is out in a T. And then we'll bring that left leg back behind us. Once again, resting our head down. Same thing, opposite side. So you're bending that left knee and then just touching that foot back behind. Letting long, slow breaths into your body. Taking a big deep breath, inhale. And exhale, coming back through center. We'll extend those arms out in front of us, legs lift, big deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We'll gently come on to our backs, coming into our final pose. Shavasana. I wish I had some music for you guys, but I don't. So you can bring your legs out in front of you. Your palms are going to be face up for receiving, below your heart. Your chin is going to be tucked slightly below your forehead to calm any remaining thoughts. We're going to exhale all of the air out of our bodies. Taking a big deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Allowing the music to be the sounds around you and the sound of an ocean breath. Enjoy your Shavasana. Inhale, your belly rises. Exhale, your belly falls. And start to twinkle your fingers and your toes. Sending your arms up over your head for a full body stretch. And then gently bringing your knees into your chest and giving yourself a hug. And then rolling onto your right side, using your right arm as a pillow under your head. Take a deep breath in. Exhaling, using our palm to press us up to a seated position. You can keep your eyes closed down here. We'll place one hand on our heart, one hand on our belly. Just taking a moment to send ample amounts of gratitude into our bodies, our healthy and healing bodies. Thanking them for all that they do, for our ability to walk, to dance, to play. Taking a deep breath of gratitude into every cell, lighting every cell up with love and peace and healing energy. And exhale. Bring your palms to the center of your heart. We'll close our practice tonight with one long Om. But first we'll do a regular breath, so you can exhale all of the air out of your body. Taking a regular deep breath, inhale. And exhale. And then we'll inhale for Om. Inhale. Big deep breath in. And exhale, bowing our heads to our heart center. May you be filled with love, joy, forgiveness, kindness, and gratitude. Namaste.